Check it out, I almost missed them. Look at this, they got them in. How exciting. Haven't seen this stuff in stores since the 80s, man. Brilliant, look at this. Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one, at the end of a very long day. So I want to just tell you what I've been doing. I did have a video I was going to upload today, because yesterday I filmed 2 new reviews for Luke Yavin and Luke X-Wing, so they were ready to go tonight, but obviously life steps in and changes your plans, really. So there's a lot that's happened today related to Star Wars, and for me, because the trailer was obviously dropped today, and I thought to myself, well, I've done a few reaction trailer videos in the past. I wanted to do one like that where I watch it with you and talk about it, but I don't have the facilities to do that at the minute. But I will maybe do that. But the other thing is that, yeah, I'll talk to you about it anyway. But I got on the phone yesterday. Today is Tuesday. And I got on the phone yesterday to ring the entertainer to see what they had in. Haven't rung them for a while. And they did have... sorry, I just stepped out of shot because I'm going to get something that I got. But I got in touch with them and I said... just, do you have anything in? And they said they had some Death Troopers. Now, I had a friend of mine who needed some Death Troopers. I didn't go yesterday. So today, that was Monday. Today is Tuesday. I rang them up again and I said, sorry, I didn't make it yesterday. Are you still holding the Death Troopers? And they said, yes. So I went down there. It's quite a long journey, about half an hour away to get there from where I was. Maybe longer. And I got there and they put the price up to £10. So I was... a little disappointed. I can't knock the entertainer branch because they've been really good to me. They're very lovely staff in there. And she did apologise, the girl. She's a very nice girl, and said, I'm really sorry. I didn't. And also, man, this is what was frustrating. There was nothing they could do about it. I said, you know, can you at least put it down to the price it was yesterday when I spoke to you on the phone? And they were like, nope, sorry. You know, if management saw that we'd done that, there would be a problem. So it's a bit like these people's hands are tied, you know, by the corporate entity above them, you know what I mean? So that was a little bit sad and pathetic, to be honest, bluntly, really, that they can't do anything flexible like that. But anyway, that's not their fault, that's just the way it is. So there you go. So what I did do is I got some stuff in the entertainer when I was there, since I'd gone all that way. But when I was there, there's been a lot of talk about the retro collection online, you see. I thought it was all a load of BS, man. I thought it was all just... because, like, on Echo Base, the Facebook group, there's a lot of comments of people talking about the retro collection being there, and I just didn't believe it. It was all this kind of take it with a pinch of salt kind of comments, like it was a hoax, basically, is what I'm getting at. But even Sith Lord 229 was posting that he's found retro collection in ASDA, so I thought to myself today, I was thinking, well, what else is in Ellesmere Port where I was, where the entertainer is? They do have a huge ASDA there, which I've never been to, which I'm going to cut back to in a minute and show you the what you've just seen the beginning of it. But I'll show you what I found there, and then I will come back. Boom, join me, boom. Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. I've come to this super ASDA here because I'm on the hunt for the retro collection. Let's see if they've got any. I can't even see the sign, hang on a minute. There you go, that's better. So I've never been to this ASDA before. Let's bring it on, see what we can find. Boom. Check it out, I almost missed them. Look at this, they got them in. How exciting. Haven't seen this stuff in stores since the 80s, man. Brilliant, look at this. Have they got the whole set? Bloody hell, they have. Look at this. See, there's been a lot of talk online about these being in ASDA, and they're here. I never thought I'd find them. I thought it was a massive hoax. That's the whole wave. Look at that. Fucking effing brilliant. I'm having a bit of that. I'll speak to you in a minute. Hello there. Only one Kenobi here. Only one. Successful mission there. I didn't expect to see it. In fact, I walked around. That's the biggest ASDA I've ever been in. I walked around, and do you know what? I went, oh, effing hell. I said, they're not in here. They've got loads of toy aisles, right? So I thought we've got a good chance of finding something here, and there was nothing in there. And then I went and spoke to a member of staff, and I said, have you had any of the retro collection in? And she went, yep. Took me to exactly where they were. They were hidden, man. So I nearly didn't see them, so that was good. Very good. So anyway, I'm going to go back to base. I'd like to talk to you about the trailer. There's been all sorts of stuff happening today with that. Join me in join me in a minute. Bye bye. Hello there. So yes, so there you are. So I found a retro collection in there. I didn't think I was gonna find it. So as the situation was, I got in there, and I didn't think they had any. It is literally the biggest Asda I've ever seen, and I've never seen so many toy aisles in an Asda. If you are from the US, the Asda is part of the Walmart family. It's a bloody good job I asked the girl if they had any, because they did, and because there was only one wave. They were tucked away in one tiny slot in the top left of the end of the aisle, so I missed them totally when I was looking for them myself. And I got her to check the barcode to see if they had any in stock. And I said, well, when did you put these out? And she said, Wednesday. And I said, are you sure? I thought these would be snapped up. So obviously no one in the Northwest, this area, is looking for them. I don't know, maybe she's got that wrong. But anyway, but on the system she was stating that they've only had the one wave in. I don't know. Maybe it's just a little bit of a misunderstanding. So here they are again. I've already got the retro collection, but I bought these for myself purely to open them in the future. Not in a hurry to open them, but I would like to. So there was Luke. And then, of course, there's Leia. But as I said in the video, as you saw, it's kind of exciting, even for people who've been snubbing this retro line, to officially now see classic figures that we haven't seen since the 80s. I know with the vintage collection that you see behind me here, part of that whole excitement was seeing these car backs coming back out in a way. But this is officially now not only the car back, but the plastic inside them is replication of what we had 30 plus years ago. So it's insane. Look at that, Stormtrooper, just as it was. Forgo this. I know a lot of people don't like that outside, but come on, get over it, man. It's not that bad. Stay tuned, because I'm going to show you what I got in the Entertainer in a minute. Look at that. Show you that again. Look at that. Nice. Please don't be jealous that I've got these. Some people, I don't care. If you want to hit the unlike button, do it. But a lot of people do that. They'll see that thing and just, because you're bitter that you haven't got them. But, you know, get out there and find them. I'm sure you will. If I found them, and not just in this Asda, I went to another Asda on the way home as well, which is a smaller Asda, which I never imagined they'd have them, because there's a few different Asdas. There's obviously that one that you saw, which is like a super Asda. Then there's two other Asdas near me. There's one that's closest to me, is a small one. And there's one a little further away, which is a bigger one, where I usually find figures. Oh, there's the last one, by the way. Which I haven't looked in Asdas for figures for a long time now, because they just don't do them anymore. But anyway, long story short, I wasn't expecting to see them in even the smaller one. So I think that if you are looking for one, looking for this retro collection, you've got a very good chance of finding it. So yeah. So that's that. So that's really cool. I'll get to the trailer in a minute. Check this out. This is what I got when I was in the Entertainer, because I thought, well, I've come all this way. I can't go empty-handed or whatever. And I was really disappointed it was there. I'm not spending £10 on a Death Trooper. I already have several that I accumulated when they were £5 each. So I just thought I'd pick up another couple, because I know there's people who are after them. But anyway, so I got this. This is now reduced to $14.99. I couldn't not get that. Look at the packaging is great. I'm not going to keep it in that packaging. That's going to be open, that eventually. Like, I'm going to army build and use that on loose display. That's nice though, isn't it? The Stormtrooper with all those accessories there. Yeah, I do like the Black Series packaging. That's a dangerous thing that I'm liking the packaging, because that means I'll be keeping it in it. Anyway, he's down to $5.50 now. That's been the case for a while, but I haven't picked up a DJ. DJ? Yes, it is DJ. I do have a DJ in 3 3/4 inch. Excuse me, by the way, I'm talking funny. I've got a bit of Bonjela on my tongue again. I keep biting my tongue. It's a nightmare. But anyway, I do have a DJ in the 3 3/4 inch line. So that's my first 6-inch of him, which is good. And then finally, yeah, I mean, Cassian Andor. Let's talk about Cassian Andor. There are absolutely shed loads of this guy in 3 3/4 inch. And there's loads of Gen Ursos, and there's tons of Finns. They just need to get rid of it. I like these new characters, but clearly no one's buying them, so that's just a sorry sight to see that. And they repacked Gen Urso in the latest... Oh my god, that latest movie line. What were they thinking? Could they not see that it didn't sell in the Rogue One line? But anyway, so I don't have him as a 6-inch figure, so I got that when I was in the Entertainer. So that bill came to about $24.99 for those 3 there. So that's not too bad, is it really? So there you go. That is that. So I'm really pleased to get hold of the retro collection. Really pleased. Again, because I'm going to open them. And then let's talk about the trailer. So the trailer dropped. I watched that this morning, and my initial reaction, I've watched it a third time just now on the big screen in HD ready, but my first reaction on the toilet this morning was a little bit like, oh, I didn't like the look at the, like the C-3PO scene was a bit random, like he's there and just having a last look at my friends. It just sort of was like having a scene from a movie that you wouldn't choose necessarily. Usually trailers are the very best bits or snappy bits that grab your attention, but that was like a dialogue scene that I just didn't expect them to use. But I've just watched it again. It is sweet, and I love 3PO, and I'd like to see what they're going to do with him or what his story is or whatever. And yeah, so watching it again, all I can really say is, I don't want to speculate and break it down, but all I can say is that I just hope it's a really good film, and I can't wait to see how it wraps up, which brings me to Star Wars Theory, and that Rey identity video of his, which I've talked about before, is a really good video. It seems to be doing the rounds again on YouTube. It's probably one of the most popular videos he's ever made, probably because he's spot on somewhere. I hope that what we see in this film is something like that, where we find out the identity of Rey, and then we see how it all fuses together just to see some sort of closure on it all, which will be fantastic. I think that's all I really wanted to say to you, other than, yeah, the trailer. Part of me was tugging towards the negative and thinking, oh God, it's just going to be awful. And then the other part was thinking, how can I judge it on being awful when the movie will be 2 hours and this is just not even 2 minutes of my time watching it. So you just never know. But, but you know, I don't know. What did you think of it? Let me know down below. I'll shut up on it because I don't really have my own idea of it yet. But I do hope to do a reaction video, as in I'll watch it and go through it and pause it and have a look at a few things, because I noticed Lando Calrissian is sat around a little meeting table in a long shot. I just noticed that now. So, yeah, that's all interesting, isn't it? So that is all. Excuse the state of me. It's been a bit of a busy day today, and a bit of a Star Wars day. So there you are. There's my haul from ASDA. Go down to ASDA and see what they've got there. I hope you are lucky and successful. And then the Entertainer have put the price up to £10 now. It's crazy. What have they? So we've gone from 15 down to £3.75, up to £5, up to £7.50. Now they've banged it up to a tenner. I think it's really cheeky, that, because if it was £7.50, how can you keep going up and down like that? It's not right, that at all, really. If it was the new stuff, if it was this, I would totally understand them putting it up to £10, but it's not. So that's appalling, that. And they're very nice in there, but they couldn't help me out. They couldn't at least say, oh, okay, we'll ring it in as £7.50, because it was that they quoted down the phone yesterday. So that's rubbish, isn't it? But anyway, there you are. Rant over. But again, they're lovely in there, so I feel a bit harsh ranting about them, because they're very nice and they've looked after me in the past. So it's not their problem, not their fault, I mean to say. Just to clarify. Thank you very much for watching this video. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Do remember to subscribe and hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video. Out. Bloody hell, this is another ASDA. They've got them all here as well. So obviously they're common. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see what we got here. Han, Luke, Leia, Vader, Chewie, Stormtrooper. Right, interesting. Boom.